Hello, welcome to my new Let's Play. Today I'm attempting the Market Farmer Challenge. What is that, you may ask? Well, let me tell you. The Market Farmer Challenge is a challenge where I have to fill every tillable tile on the standard farm, the greenhouse, and Ginger Island with ancient food. I'm playing with mods, however a lot of these mods are aesthetic ones and information tips, rather than ones that will make this challenge easier. So, join me as we attempt this challenge day by day, year by year, until we complete it. So let's get started. So as you can see, I've selected the standard farm. I've filled in all the details, sorted out my character, and we are ready to go. I am going to skip the intro because we've all seen the intro like 1,000 times if you do play Stardew, just so we can not have to worry about it. I will talk you through what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and as I do it. So, we are just going to increase my speed to 5, which is what I'd normally have it on. Add my stamina, because that's what I normally have, and my instant cooldown. But everything else will remain as it is. So we're going to grab the parsnips. Oh, I don't have the tool belt. Okay, we'll need to add the tool belt at a different time. Oh, no, there it is. Right. So you go in there, you go in... No, you go in that slot. You go in this slot, you go in this slot, and you go in that slot. Then my fishing rod will always sit there. So let's check the weather. What's the weather going to be like tomorrow? It's going to be sunny tomorrow, so I don't want to plant too much. And you're just going to tell me about foraging. Just hide those. Oh, no. We just hide those. And fortune. Yeah, they don't like me. Right, so first things first, I'm going to clear out some space to get these parsnips down. Now, spring is usually quite boring in the sense of the challenge, because there's not really much farming that can be done because of exhaustion. So I like to spend the first couple of weeks in spring mostly fishing. I do try and quickly level up my fishing as quickly as possible. But ultimately we're going to start in one corner and just work our way down and around. Now I'll definitely try to avoid doing the boring stuff. But everything that will be done on camera. So you don't really miss anything. So I'm going to get these parsnips planted. If I remember rightly, I can only hoe from here. Oh no, here we go. So I've got 15 parsnips. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I don't like expanding the farm all that much until we have scarecrows, because obviously we will lose the stock otherwise. I'm hoping that at some point we'll be able to get the scarecrows faster than day 6 it'll be. Right, I'm going to chop down a couple more trees to try and get a chest going. I like to have a chest before I leave the farm. You go in there, you go in there, and you really should be there. I don't really like you being in there. This challenge, I will admit, has been inspired by someone else playing it. And I personally want to give it a go. So that's what essentially I'm going to be doing. One of my good friends Hill Gardening, you can find him on YouTube. first did this challenge, and he's inspired me to give it a go. So that's ultimately what the plan is. Obviously, it's going to be a bit tedious because in the long run, because each day is going to be uploaded separately. So that's the initial idea, just upload each day separately so you can see exactly what I'm doing, when I'm doing it and how I'm doing it. So I'm going to put a chest down here and just dump all that in there for now. Right, we need to go get some food. I'll leave you guys there. I think we're going to forage as well. Now, which route am I going to go with? Because this is very money heavy, I think I'm not going to worry about the community centre. I think I'm just going to take the Jojo route. Yeah, it's slightly easier. Hi, Sam.
Hey, I'm Sam. Good to meet you.
Just trying to make sure audio and that all sounds perfect. So.
Oh, hello. I'm Penny.
I don't know if it's my. Might be my game sounds. Bear with me. This can be good. But ultimately, I think I'm going to take the Jojo route. Now, this does go against my philosophy for Stardew. So I like to think that the last thing you'd want to do after moving to the farm is to then take the Jojo route. Why? Well, didn't you move to the farm to get away from Jojo, and yet now you want to take that route? It doesn't make any logical sense. But for this challenge, I think statistically and scientifically, taking the Jojo route means that we don't have to wait until autumn to get the greenhouse, and we can get that up and running almost as soon as possible. So I'm just going to wait until 2 o'clock. So I'm going to wait till 2 o'clock to go to Gus's and get salad from Gus. We'll say hi to Elliot.
Ah, the new farmer we've all been expecting, and whose arrival has sparked many a conversation. I'm Elliot. I live in the little cabin by the beach. It's a pleasure to meet you.
But yeah. So it's nearly 2 o'clock. We'll say hi to Granny too. Hello, and welcome to the... Yep. I'm not going to worry too much about any of the perfection routes and stuff like that. So I'm not going to worry about getting artifacts into Gus's and stuff like that until at least year 2. Only because I'm going to need the money, and these sell for a pretty penny. Especially if you get the right ones. So if you've noticed, the bachelors and bachelorettes all have voices. That's because I'm using the Stardew voice mod. So it basically just gives them voices, so I don't have to really worry about that. It is an absolute fantastic mod, and I'm hoping, as much as I don't want Clint to be a marriage candidate, I'm hoping him and Sandy both get voices, because I'd love to know what Clint sounds like. But yeah. Right, it's gone 2, so we'll go get some salad. So the reason why I go with salads over everything else, it gives you the most energy. Now I know I can only get 2, but 2 will just allow me to add a few more plants to the farm, because ultimately that's the goal. Ideally, we want to be planting cauliflower because they give the better trade-off. But I think, we'll see what's in the new one. You kind of want a good trade-off. So that one only gives you 15 more. That one gives you 20 more when you sell and takes less time to grow. So I think I'm going to grab a couple of those. So the extra plants you see is also a mod. Now I'm trying not to use them, but it just gives me more variety to grow. But I won't overuse them, if that makes sense. That one I think is the more fruit and veggies mod from PPJ Summit. PPJA. More fruit and veggies. Right, we need my watering can, so I'll just swap that with the hoe. So I think for the rest of the day, because obviously I can't go fishing, I'm just going to chop down trees and that. And Haley's mirror. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Ooh, I didn't mean to pick that up. Gotta remember that I can't keep doing that. I never expect to make any money until at least day 2. So that is ultimately the plan. We're going to clear out some more space. Obviously it's easier to go this way than this way at the beginning, because we can't take down the likes of those stumps until obviously we've gotten rid of, upgraded the axe, which is kind of what I'm going to do almost instantaneously. I'm going to fish tomorrow by the ocean, and then whatever we get we're going to sell, and then we're going to go to Clint's and purchase some coal, because the quicker we can get the axe upgraded, the quicker we can start moving down rather than staying kind of stuck in this top little section. I mean, it's more work expanding the farm early on, but I'd much rather expand the farm early on than have to worry about it in winter. I kind of want to get my farming level, I think 8 when you get your quality sprinklers. I want to get it level 8 by the end of autumn. Not autumn, spring. So that's the goal. Why am I pickaxing this? Get my farming to level 8 by the end of spring. If you do consider watching along as I attempt this challenge, do hit that subscribe button, God, word, woman, and you can catch up, watch any that you miss and stuff like that. It will be highly appreciated. But these should be uploaded every other day, I think. And I'm just going to keep grinding until I get it done. Ultimately, I think we've made good progress. I don't particularly want to pass out because I haven't leveled up. Oh no, I have leveled up foraging. Can I get this done before I pass out? There we go. Right. I'm going to walk slowly back home. Back to bed. So I think ultimately day one we haven't done a bad thing. We've got what, 19 plants planted. We've got things done and dusted, and we've cleared out a decent chunk of land. So for day one, that's not bad. But thank you, and I shall catch you all in the next Let's Play.